This Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef got people going mad. And the reason I say that is because you have DJ Vlad, and he tells a black Princeton professor that he was going to contact her employer over what she said about the Kendrick versus Drake. Her comments got him somewhat pissed because she told him basically, this is a black matter, so you ain't got shit to do with it, right? And he got offended and said, I'm going to contact the school because you're basically saying, oh, this is a black thing and everybody can't comment on it. Well, you having an interview with her, and if that's what she feels, that's what she feels. But people have to be careful with DJ Vlad. You have a lot of videos out with people telling you, DJ Vlad, he ain't no good, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the man personally, but it's out there. And we've seen some of his track record where people don't came on the show, ended up in prison, but they still go. Black people still go. See, and that's my thing. You still run over there because he can get you lifted off the ground or whatever as far as trying to be a social media personality or to get your little records done. But it ain't that serious. Hard work and perseverance is what's going to make that happen. You can shortcut it, but shortcutting it ain't always the way. When you shortcut it, you damn sure better have the talent to back it up when you can just grind this thing out. I'm going to read the article, which comes from the Source magazine's streaming service. It says DJ Vlad has been a controversial figure on the landscape of hip-hop media. But within the past few years, the controversy has intensified with his line of questioning and the numerous rappers who've been charged with crimes after being interviewed by him. Now, on social media, it appears that DJ Vlad, aka Vladimir, has threatened a black Ivy League professor's job over her comments to him about her perspective on the Kendrick versus Drake beef. On Saturday, May the 4th, the internet was in an uproar over Kendrick's back-to-back response to Drake in their ongoing rap beef. Vladimir commented that he wasn't a fan of K-Dot's record, Not Like Us. And he was tweeting that. He said Kendrick's Not Like Us needed a better mix. It takes away from the song. The 50-year-old YouTuber was met with a barrage of criticism, but one particular comment caught his attention, and it came from Professor Morgan Jenkins. She said, "You're white. This is a black folk affair." DJ Vlad responded. He said, Kendrick's Not Like Us needed a better mix. It takes away from the song. Morgan Jenkins, which is her name, and it's on her Twitter profile, is a New York Times best-selling author and a Princeton CWR faculty member. And she told Vlad that the Kendrick vs. Drake beef was a black affair. Vlad got in his feelings and immediately responded with threats towards Miss Jenkins, making it obvious that he would be contacting Princeton to inform the university about the professor's comments on social media. And DJ Vlad, he went on his Twitter and said, "Don't try to change your words now. I'll be reaching out to Princeton about this on Monday." And he responded in a second tweet and said, "Good luck at being a professor at Princeton again. I doubt the university supports their faculty telling non-black students to shut the F up about anything hip-hop related because of their skin color." Then he did another post. He said, "It's called a permanent record. Every university has one. I went to Berkeley myself. People spew ignorant and bigoted comments at you publicly and then act like they're getting bullied when they get a response. typical victim mentality. Go ahead and take that out of your profile, sweetie. You just admitted it's not even true anymore. Laugh out loud. Even in that tweet, I'm looking at it as I'm doing this story, and I'm just like, okay, he said, I went to Berkeley myself. People spew ignorant and bigoted comments at you publicly, and then act like they're getting bullied when they get a response. Typical victim mentality. So what is he saying? That her being a black professor, and now he want to snitch because, a.k.a. DJ Vlad, the Snitch Network. Sorry, Star. But a.k.a. Vlad Snitch Network wants to say that now this black professor is crying that she's getting bullied when she gets a response, and that it's typical victim mentality. Well, I wouldn't take that as a victim mentality, because you're basically saying that, oh, I'm going to tell on you because you said something that I didn't like. See, her response, he basically talked about himself and didn't know it, but was trying to talk about her. That was you responding to what she said when she said, stay out of black people's affairs. So you got offended and felt like you were getting bullied and gave your response, which is typical victim mentality. So it's wild, you know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely going to blame it on black people. You gave him too much leverage. Y'all gave him too much leverage. You keep running to his show like he's the only show on earth. You acting like he's Circus Vargas. The best show in town is DJ Vlad. And you're running to DJ Vlad like it's Barnum and Bailey, when you got a million different channels you can go to that's going to respect what you say, and they're going to say, well, that's your opinion. So, and that's what he should have said. When she said, stay out of black people's affairs, he could have said, well, that's your opinion, because hip-hop is hip-hop, and anybody can speak on it. I mean, if he wanted to take that angle. But instead, he took the B.I. angle and was like, I'm going to tell your dad on you, which is Princeton, right? And it's a shame, people. But I will say this about it all. Kendrick and Drake, y'all got the internet going mad. Yeah, Drake, you can't mess with him lyrically. Maybe making your pop songs, that's cool and all. You know what I'm saying? This is no diss to Drake nor Kendrick. The Compton flow game is crazy. You can go do your history and go back on the Compton rappers. They do know how to talk that ish. You know what I'm saying? We do know how to pop that when it comes to talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? We know how to pop that at you. You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole West Coast thing. You know, Bay Area, they definitely pop that thing at you. You know what I'm saying? We pop the whip. You know what I'm saying? Get in the car, we popping the whip at her, right? So we definitely know how to pop our whip. You know, but I will give props to the two artists, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all got this lit. They definitely got it lit. Y'all got it lit. Y'all got people that ain't even into hip-hop. Old, young, babies, everybody's saying what's going to happen next. And not to mention that Drake just dropped a response track, about an hour ago, called Part 6. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And we love it, you know. As black people, definitely we love it. But hip-hop is a combat sport. It's a verbal combat sport. You know what I'm saying? We don't like what our young brothers and sisters are doing with it, you know, with bodies and, you know what I'm saying, they're doing too much. But as a verbal combat sport, we loving it. We love the verbal combat sport. I can definitely speak for myself. I love it as a verbal combat sport. You know what I'm saying? As long as it doesn't go past that. Bring your pen game and not your name. You know what I'm saying? Which is true. It's all about the pen game. This is rap. In rap, hip-hop, whatever phrase you want to use at it, we bring our pen game, not our name. Your name could be whatever it want to be. How's your pen? Can you talk that shit like you walk that shit? And that's what it's about. And as we see right here, prime example, it's definitely pure entertainment at its finest. It's great for entertainment. It's called playing the dozens. You know what I'm saying? Some people that didn't live in black urban areas might not know what that means, where you play the dozens all day. This is just playing the dozens over a beat. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Some of it could be true, some of it could be not. But getting back to the whole situation, what I'm talking about, that's foul on DJ Vlad to try to get this woman to lose her job because of her opinion. And I want to know what you think about it. Do you think it's foul or you think it's right? Because that's her opinion of her saying you're white. This is a black folk affair. Hey, you could beg the difference or you can say, yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what you say, but everybody's entitled to their opinions. And if my opinion leads to you wanting to go tell my boss about it to get me fired, I got to look at you with a side eye. And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south, unite from every alley in Cali. In the section in Backstreet, subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.
Star Child, I never
seen the sunshine like this.
I never
seen the moon glow like
hey yo, I never
this. Never seen the waterfalls like this.
I never
Never seen